I'm Kumar Rakesh and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today we're going to discuss about the Sanatan Hindu Dharmas. And we can say Sanatan Hinduism. There are so many stories has been created against Sanatan Hinduism with so many philosophies trying to confuse this largest community of the world, the biggest religion of the world and the first religion on the earth. But we can say we never Sanatan Hindu could not challenge those who are against Hindus called the Islamist or Muslim. In the span of not more than 1400 years, as Sanatan Hindus is more than 83,000 years old, as well as 15,000 years record are there. So the oldest religion, the parent of all religion, I can tell you. But how they are treating, why they are treating like that? If you see, somebody has also make the difference, say Sanatan Dharma is different, and Sanatan Hindu Dharma is different. How can? Already Hindu Dharma root found and bathed in Puranas and Upanishad. Hindu Dharma commonly is synthesis of number of beliefs and traditions. Vaishnava, Saiva, Shakti, Sikhism, Jainism. Hindu Dharma practiced today with 1.5 billion, I think more than, spread over the Indian Bharat subcontinent and many parts of the Asia, consists of rituals, festivals, street customs. But because the population wise, they are claiming the third largest religion, but I can tell you, after whom? Christianity and Buddhism. How is possible? And today, now they are claiming Hinduism is the political force synonymous with the national identity of Bharat. Now, why? Because our Hindu leader is our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Bhai Modi. That is, he is just a power of the center. And based on the Hinduism, based upon the discovered spiritual law by rishis thousands years ago, it prescribes their certain duties a human being must perform to achieve fulfillment of life. And the Sanatana Hindus are free, historic, and absolute in nature. On the other hand, it has been called and tried to define Hindu or Hindu Dharma is term given by Persian only a few centuries ago to mean the people living beside the river Sindhu, but I don't agree on this philosophy and the terminology. And somebody say that is a wrong narrative I can challenge. The 19th century Hindu came to understand the collective term of describe the religion practiced by the Bharatiya as a country. So, but I can tell you, if you see the history and on the history, we can understand how this is a Sanatan Dharmas means eternal, continuous, intonyms, and the teaching is the truth. Translated the naturally eternal way to live. Term used by the Indian language alongside more common Hindu Dharma for Hinduism. So Sanatan means eternal. It means the first religion on the earth. It based on the eternal laws. And how a term Dharma religion is translated as the religion religious, I can tell you the one terminology. If you see people of who lived Bharat thousands years ago, eventually form a society known as ancient most and Sanatan in nature. As a result, way of life that as a result of this become known to Hindu Sanatan Dharma. So you can understand. Uh, uh, so so you can understand just how the Jambu Dipe, Bharat Khande, Bharat Varshe. So this is all the terminology of the Vedas, and say, and if you see the word Hindu is thought to be derived from Hindu person, but it's not like that. Sorry. It is the blatant lie. This is completely false. Look up the word Hindu. Hinam Dushyati iti Hindu. In Sanskrit, the Vedas, the word Hindu is thought to be derived from Sindhu, a person, but not like that. Look up the word Hindu. Hindu is someone who rejects ignorance and inferiority. Word Hindu, which dates back millions of years and derived from the Sanskrit word. Who we are repeatedly told the lie that the Mughals gave us the word Hindu, sorry, which became the Hindu from the Sindhu. The term Hindu derives from the Vedas themselves. Know where the term Hindu originated and how it comes used. The term Hindu appears in our Vedas and Puranas. Today, I'll tell you from the very God the Hindu. The term Hindu is mentioned in the Bhashpati Agyam of the Rig Veda as follows: Himalayan Savarabhya Yavat Hindu Sarovaram sorry Tam Deva Nivritam Desham Hindusthanam Prakshati. It means God created a country from Himalayas. The Hindu Sarovar is called the Hindustan. Not only the text Veda, but also text Sava. The word Hindu is mentioned as follows: Hinam Chodastev Hindu Rityoche Priye. A Hindu is someone who rejects ignorance and inferiority. A similar verse appears in the Kalpadram, Hinam Dushanti iti Hindu. The Hindu is someone who rejects ignorance and inferiority. And and the Parijat Haran follows: Hinasti tapsa papam dehikam dustam hetivi satru vargam cho saw Hindurya vidyate. The Hindu is someone destroy the enemies and weak and saints through the penance. The word Hindu is mentioned in the Madhav Digvijay. In this way, Onkara mantra muladhaya punarjanam dradhasya go bhakto bharata garud Hindu harshina dushka. He is Hindu if we consider Omkar to be a divine tune, believes in the dates, remains cowherd, and keeps evils at the bay. So not only that, but our Riga Veda 8.8 is to 2 is to 41 describes Biva Hindu, a very powerful and benevolent king who donated 46,000 cow mothers. His description can be found in the Rig Veda Mandala. Hindus are the nurturers and the adherents of Sanatan Dharma who are always striving to eliminate lives. So this was widespread concern about the survival of Hindu Dharma, Sanatan Dharma. Without a doubt, Hindus have survived for the 800 years of the variety of adverse condition. So this is the power of Hinduism. How does the Mughals just try to destroy our religion and civilization? We should be proud of our illustrious civilization and grateful to our forefathers. Afghanistan, the birthplace of Panini Astadhya, who used to be giving the Hindus and Buddhists, now are gone. So we can understand only 17 years ago, a portion of the Bharat declared the independence and decided to cede known to Pakistan. It once had 26% Hindus, but now only about 2%. Is Pakistan had declared? So uh, uh, and I'm not talking about Pakistan, sorry, and is Pakistan declared 71 in the Bangladesh, citing anti-Bengali sentiments among the ruling military class. Bangladesh, newborn country, once had a Hindu population more than 30%. Now it's dropped to 8%. This is another story. And 30 years ago, because Jammu Kashmir teaming the Hindus in our country, what happened to those Hindus? So many factual is there. So now today I'm coming on the other point. Kali film, how the Kali film is just depicted, try to be depicted as an anti-Hindu. Who the lady, I just Kali director Lina Meni Mekalai, living in Canada. So they uh, booked Delhi for hurting religious sentiment, but I challenge Delhi police have registered a case against documentary film Kali and its director Lina Mani Mekalai for hurting religious sentiment, which is poster, said officials today. So police action come after several complaints were filed against Mani Mekalai for the insulting the Hindu goddess Kali and hurting religious sentiment. So my concern, uh, so uh, I can tell you, uh, so uh, you see, Delhi police arrested the The police action come and Cali is directed by the Toronto-based Lena Menickley. Sometimes we see maybe in India, and in Hindi word is actual. This selfless, I think not the selfish, Namak Haram lady who released the official poster and name of the freedom, cyber crime unit of Delhi police, registered in FIR section 153A, promoting enmity between the groups, and 295A, outraging religious feeling of the Indian Penal Code. But if you see, this is salute to Nusrat Jahan, the member of parliament from TMC. Uh, she had her thoughts about the controversial poster of documentary film Kali, director of the show that Lena. So the woman dressed a goddess smoking a cigarette. Some people have objected to the poster, saying it hurts other religious sentiment. Reacted to the same, Nusrat said it should be personally never hurt anyone religious sentiment. Earlier, Uttar Pradesh police registered FIR against three Lena associated with the Asha and editor Shravan Onachal under various sections of IPC, and many as two sections of amendment IT Amendment 2008. So, as Nusrat told, let us not pull religion against the make in the sellable. It's good to see it. Another way. Mohoya Mitra, the old professional, so-called professor, has criticized him in another way. I'm not going to repeat her word. She is shameless lady, selfish lady for the country, for the religion, as he is Hindu. She is Hindu, member of parliament, just like the Obaisi. So how they are doing, why they are doing, it is not admirable. It should not be acceptable. This is the two faces of the one party on the talking about that. So we this time of break, after break, I'll come to you with more facts. So, talking about the Kali poster, the recent controversial. Before that, so many have person had done very unlawful things. Just to see the Amravati, see the Udaipur, how they are going to be. Just now, the one bloody nonsense person of the Asmaid, who are just actually, I think this is a matter of madness now. If you see, read the statement, I just criticize the statement of the judges without going the facts. They uttered like the wrong observation. I'll come on that point. So, well, actually, if you're talking the who is Lena Menakel, she is a lady, very controversial lady in his life, in her life, and always is trying to make the take the media attention. So, this the Canada based now supporter to use the hashtag Love You, Lena. I now I even hate you, Lena. You're not for the hate also, because our culture, our Hindus never has taught us just like the you person should be hate and love. You're nothing. If you have courage for the freedom of speech, you should go and paint naked picture of parents, mother and father in the name of freedom. Can you do this? Have you courage? Nonsense lady. And nothing to lose. Shameless lady. And David picture was not clear initially by the CBFC, which had the vulgar and obscene language, nudity, and impact on the friend relation between the India and Sri Lanka. She experienced similar censorship battles with the more recent feature, Madati, the unfair tale about a woman who was wrong because of gender and caste, but rises the subaltern contest. Always try to do this on the media attention. Trying to see, think if you take the media attention, she'll be the great one. Sorry, I have no word for the criticize, but I challenge. If really you believe in the freedom of speech and freedom of writing, but just trying to be the how you are the Indian, I don't know. But you should paint a picture of mother and parents and brother sisters in all the sexual off scenes. If you have courage to paint your mother and father naked photos, shameless lady. And now a filmmaker growth the again family connects to the CPI in Tamil Nadu, and the Tamil Nadu government also criticized how it is and criticize and are doing that. Yes, she is something engineer, and I'm not going to read her whatever she has done or not. But now in the Canada is trying to make the India down. But High Commission of India, I just praise in Ottawa issued a press release on Tuesday stating they had received complaint from the leaders of Hindu communities in Canada and about the disrespectful depiction of Hindu gods on the poster of the film. Our consulate general in Toronto has conveyed this concern to the organizer of the event. We are also informed that several Hindu groups have approached authorities in Canada to take action. So, government of India is also serious about that, and every Bharatiya, every Hindu should be serious. I'm talking just, I praise Nusrat Jahan's statement. Nice lady, not learned like the Mahua Mitra, but what is she had done, I praise. And you are land of the Kali and Mother Durga, and you are like talking like that, really shameless. So this is a matter of fact, and time will come. Just you see the case of Udaipur, the case of Amravati, how the Muslim are just trying to depict their religion with the hate. There's somewhere I was reading the Islam is a religion of peace, but if you're not away, I'll kill you. Nonsense. You can understand what is the base of this dharmas religions. So I think somebody says before I think a matter of 1,400 about years before that there are no Muslim on the land on this earth. 500 before no Sikhs were in the earth, and 2022 years before no was Christian here, and before Buddhas they don't. So this is Sanatan Hindus only this religion on the earth when this creation started on the earth. The Brahman, the philosophy of the Sanatan Hindus, everybody has to be in it. Just when NASA said, then you just trying to think on that. There was a Ram Setu, bloody nonsense. Who was the opposer of the Ram Setu? The history of Sri Lanka and how? So that is a matter of narratives that I try to make. I think the Hindu organization, either RSS, BJP, also should be the more aggressive, more assertive with the facts. Just counter them, because I think due to just the laziness of the dharmas, they are now coming to us without any sense or nonsense. So that's why when the 1,400 years they have made the 57 countries, but we are not trying to save us the one countries of Hinduism. Why and what for? It's a matter of concern for everybody. Should be. And now coming on the why the social media are just are against the judges of Supreme Court recently who just passed the comment against the Nupur Sharma. Before just going the discussion, I'll just try to show you one small video clips so we can understand easily why and how the two learned judges of Supreme Court just try to make the statement and what for. They are for agenda, or they are part of agenda, or they are against Sanatan Hinduism. No, what it is. See the small video clips to try to learn how the law works. Please show the video, please.
वही नहीं, जब भैया जांच ही नहीं हुई तो आर्गुमेंट कहेगा, और जब आर्गुमेंट नहीं, एविडेंस नहीं, चार्जेस फ्रेम नहीं, चार्जशीट नहीं, तो जज ने ऑब्जर्वेशन कैसे दे दिया कि नूपुर शर्मा का बयान भड़काऊ गई? इनको पता कैसे चला? वो है भैया, सुप्रीम कोर्ट हो चाहे निचली अदालत हो चाहे हाई कोर्ट हो, नियम से चलेंगे, रूल से चलेंगे। रूल है ये सब रूल। यहां से कोई भी केस, यहां जज अपना ऑब्जर्वेशन, अपना जजमेंट तब तक नहीं दे सकता जब तक उसने ये सब जो चीजें होती हैं वो पूरी नहीं की होती है। लेकिन नूपुर शर्मा के मामले में दोस्तों हमारे जजों ने बिना जांच, बिना चार्जशीट, बिना चार्ज फ्रेम, बिना ट्रायल, बिना एविडेंस, बिना आर्गुमेंट के ही अपना ऑब्जर्वेशन जो है दे दिया।
I think you got it. They just cross the all limits of the all legal procedures. Why the two judges made that observation? Why they don't write it if they have courage to write it? Many former judges of the Supreme Court and High Court have just commented on that. Criticized that already. Whatever observation are there, they are not written. So cunning. We can understand. Why and what for? This matter of concern. So if you say, and now they have actually how they are just doing that, so we can understand actually the statement of Mr. Pardiwala, how recently they have made the statement. This is a matter of concern. So use of social media for personal attacks on judges deplored, as Pardiwala, who was a part of that, said they will evolve into a dangerous scenario. But who created, sir, this dangerous scenario? So Supreme Court Judge Justice J. Pradula on Sunday, last Sunday, today, Tuesday, criticized the use of social media to launch personal attacks on judges, saying they will involve into the dangerous scenario. And you're making the statement there, you have no any I think commitment for the country, for the people of India who are a majority. You are making a nonsense statement. And if you see, Justice Pardiwala was the pure judge on the vacation bench by the Justice Suraj Khan, which refused to entertain a plea by former BJP spokesperson Nupur Sharma to club multiple FIRs against her alleged remarks on her about this. So, if you see the hearing, had you seen escaping oral remarks from the bench directed towards Mr. Sharma, even suggesting that she was responsible for the violent incident and protest which rocked across the several states. Just to understand the irresponsibility of the judges, I can tell you. And however, the bench had so many cases. Again, a plea has been filed just to remove the all oral observation from the court's papers, and the bench comment that there have been backlash on social media and some directly personally against the justice of the bench. Why not? If you are making a nonsense speech against the majority, you have not seen the Udaipur incident, how they were making the just cutting the throats in the broad daylight. You have no any observation about the Amravati case was just praised by. You have no observation of Palghar saints. Why not? Matter of question arises. So personal attacks on judges, their judgment lead to a dangerous scenario. What dangerous scenario? You are just trying to create the scenario. You are responsible, sir. The thing about the media thinks instead of what. So this rule of law, just and HR Khanna Memorial said this was a podium he was saying, and he requested the government to make a rule on social media. And you are trying to break the norms when you are just trying to save yourself. It should be or it should not be. With all request, with all regard to the Supreme Court, but if a person of Mr. Pardiwala or Suraj Khan, apart from the judges, you also citizen of country, or as a citizen of country, I am telling you, as a journalist, I am telling you, you should not make comment. You are like any judges for the just sensitive democracy of the world, most sensible democracy. Try to understand our request, with folded hand, try to save our democracy, not make this type of statement which hurts the majority of the country, that is Bharat. For the sake of country, for the sake of God, for the sake of humanity, you also have to take the responsibility for that. Thank you very much. And how just you have just seen. And again, we'll come to you. Just share and subscribe our Global Governance News for the sake of the our nationalist movement of the country. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.